Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So, today's episode we're going to talk about my $331 grocery haul from supermarket here in New York City. Now, this is what $300 of food looks like. Keep in mind there's another pack of chicken under here, there's another pack of beef under there, there's another pack of skirt steak here. So everything you see here plus these water jugs here at the bottom. I couldn't put them on this table here because it was too cheap. But anyway, this is what $331 gets you in the city. This much. Now this turned into, because of winter storms coming, which is the video you just saw. I went there to buy some supplies, and I said, you know what? Let me do some grocery shopping. This is it. So a lot of you guys who live in rural areas, smaller cities, smaller towns, you guys are probably choking on your coffee or whatever it is you're doing right now because you're like, this is all that $331 gets you. Now, keep in mind, this supermarket is a more high-end supermarket, if you will. There are supermarkets like Bravo, C-Town, Fine Fare, and even Whole Foods. Whole Foods, you can get, I'm going to say, a little more stuff than this, but Bravo, C-Town, Fine Fare, those cheaper supermarkets, if you will, you have double the amount of stuff on the table. Now, also, when you're shopping organic, when you're going for more organic food, not everything here is organic. I mean, obviously, Wonder Bread isn't, but the organic eggs, chicken, beef, and bacon, ground coffee, the Skinny Pop stuff that has less chemicals than regular, this is not organic. This is decent. The milks on the end, those two there, the half and half, the regular milk, the chicken soup, all organic. And then you have the strawberries, blueberries on the end, organic, and even the seasoning is organic. Now you have this seasoning here, this and that. So this is the price of shopping organic, and the apples and the bananas, right? So this is the price of shopping organic food. That's what organic mainly looks like, with the exception of the syrup, which is complete garbage, but this is my poison, if you will. I really like Aunt Jemima syrup, and I'm 1,000%. Oh, they took her off. They took Aunt Jemima off the syrup. Remember, she used to be at the top. Now she's completely gone. Anyway, so I just want to give you guys a quick look at what how we shop here in New York City. In New York City, listen, even shopping at Bravo, Fine Fare, C-Town in New York City, it is pretty expensive. Obviously, if I go somewhere down south or out west, I'm going to double my food supply, as what you see here. You'll get double the amount easy, right? Even if you go organic, you're still going to get way more than what you see here. Here's the kick in the nuts. This gallon of milk right here was $10. So now we are hearing that food prices are going up. There's a bit of raising prices here too because of rent. Rent in this Fairway is pretty expensive, so obviously the price of food has to go up to compensate for the rent as well. But $10 for a gallon of milk is insane. Now a gallon of milk here in the city is normally $5, but I know if you go again out west, down south, it's cheaper. It's $3, maybe $4. $5 is a bit expensive, but $10 for a gallon of milk, and it's organic milk, I might add. That's insane, right? Now I bought it just for the purpose of this video to show you that yes, there is such a thing called 10 gallons. It's actually $10.18 to be exact. $10.18 for a gallon of milk, and a half and half, which you thought would have been a little more expensive, was actually $4 and change, right? So this is the price of living in the city. Obviously, when you move out of the city, even if I was to move upstate New York, it would be way cheaper than what you see right here, right? I would have double the amount if I lived in the city and I shopped at a supermarket called Wegmans. Wegmans is a little more expensive, but I would have still had probably this amount and half more of food, right? So the basis of this video is to show you again what it looks like with $300 worth of food. Now I'm going to do a comparison with $300 worth of food from Fairway, high end. And then I'm gonna go middle of the road, Whole Foods, $300. And then I'm gonna go cheap or cheaper, or inner city ghetto supermarkets, if you will. I'm gonna go with C-Town, probably Food Bazaar, more likely, or Fine Fare. One of those three, and do $300. And I'll show you the difference in the amount of food. Now, how does this all pertain to prepping? Try not to shop at a supermarket like this for prepping. I would absolutely stay away from a supermarket like this. I would shop at a Fine Fare, Bravo, or C-Town, right? Or there's like something called a Super C-Town, which is like a bigger supermarket. Those are the supermarkets I would go with. I might even touch on Wegman and Whole Foods a little bit. You know, depends on what they have. But Fairway or stores like Fairway, stay away from when you're doing your preps. This is just too expensive. If this is what, and just imagine this is more prepper shit, like your meats, right? It's prepper stuff. Your eggs, your fruits if you're going to dehydrate them, prepper. Soups that you can actually put in a jar and can yourself. Chicken broth, you could do the same thing, put in a jar, can yourself, or make your own. It'd be a lot easier and cheaper to make your own than buy these. These were like $8 and $12. This is actually $12. This is chicken pot pie. This is regular chicken soup. That's $8. You can make your own and save a hell of a lot more. You could possibly make, I would say, 4 of those for the price of one of these, right? So again, do as much as you can on your own. Don't shop at high-end supermarkets. And of course, coffee, guys, there's no getting around it. You pay for what you pay for. Now you can go with a cheaper brand like Pete's. I think this is like $4. But this is $16 for a pound. This is Kenya coffee, and this is Mocha Java. This is $11, right? So obviously it depends on where the coffee comes from, will dictate how much you pay for it. And then the waters at the bottom, I think they were like $3 and change each. So again, guys, stay away from high-end supermarkets. Go with cheaper supermarkets, and this is what $300 look like, or $331 to be exact. Looks like. All right, guys. So again, thank you for joining me today. Sorry, and you can like and subscribe to this channel. You can also follow me over on the Angry Truth channel. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching.